Last weekend I competed in my first Spartan race and it was pretty hard. I consider myself a pretty athletic person. You know, I train with weights 5 days a week. I do intense jiu-jitsu 2 to 3 days a week. And yeah, this thing challenged me big time. But I wanted to talk to you about my first time racing and just if you're gonna be doing a race, like what you can expect and everything like that. So let's get into it. So check-in was very simple. The drive there kind of sucked because it's like a 2.5 hour drive from where I live, but check-in, once we got there, it was pretty fine. Parking was insane. There was a ton of people there, but check-in, we were only in line for about 5 to 10 minutes before actually seeing somebody and getting our wristband and our headband and everything like that. We ended up buying a storage locker. They range from, I think it was 10 to 50 or 40 maybe, depending on the size of your bag. So we ended up getting a locker full of snacks and water and my keys and wallet, things like that. The porta potties were absolutely rancid. I mean, it's a porta potty, like what are you gonna do? It's just how it is. But the porta potty I went into, there was a mound of poop that I was peeing on. It kind of motivated me though to run away as far as I could. So porta potty situation is just, it is what it is. Use it as motivation, I guess. But yeah, check-in really isn't that bad. I would recommend getting there like an hour early though, just so you can kind of get situated. You can kind of get your, you know, emotions right. And, you know, like you can take a nervous pee or a nervous poop if you need to do that. And you can stretch and things like that. So definitely get there early. The race itself was incredible. It was set up very, very nicely. Some of the challenges obviously were way more difficult than other ones, but the thing that stayed consistently hard throughout the entire race was the hills. Like if you had to do something, like you had to skip an obstacle and you had to do a penalty lap going up and down hills, that shit sucks so bad. The most difficult obstacles, in my opinion, and these are not in order, the three that were the most challenging were the sandbag carry. So it's 40 pounds for women, 60 pounds for men. You had to take a sandbag, carry it however you wanted to, up a very steep hill, down a very steep hill, back up a steep hill, and down a steep hill again. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but God, doing it was very, very challenging. And I do carries. I do sandbag carries like in my normal day-to-day training, and it was still a challenge for me. So I think no matter how athletic you are, this is just gonna be one of those ones, it's difficult. Another one that was very difficult was the multi-rig. And this one, I don't know what was going on with me, but I could not finish this one. I think it's because it was toward the end of the race and my grips might have been going, my fingers were wet, they were sweaty, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if my coordination was off, but yeah, the multi-rig was very hard. But in turn, I could do the monkey bars just fine. So I don't know. The multi-rig is rings and then you're going to a straight pole. Monkey bars are just monkey bars. So yeah, I don't know if that, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened, but it was hard. And the third most difficult one was definitely the rope climb. I haven't climbed a rope since probably middle school, maybe high school, but I don't remember doing it. So probably middle school. And it was a lot easier then because I was younger and I was more vital and I don't know, it was just easier. I'm not ashamed to say that I didn't complete this though. I got about halfway up and I realized that I was trying to do the J-hook technique with my feet and I lost it about halfway up. And then once I looked down and saw that I lost it, I just let go. Got blisters all over my fingers and my hands and they ate me up. So yeah, this one it was pretty hard, but it's not impossible. You can definitely do a rope climb. I didn't practice for a rope climb and I should have. That's on me. And then in no particular order, the most fun ones, in my opinion, was probably the barbed wire crawl is one that comes to mind. It's a steep hill. You got barbed wire over top of you that you're crawling underneath. There's a mister spraying out, so you're wet and you're crawling in the mud. You're getting blisters and rashes all over your elbows and your knees. And people who were shirtless were getting cut up on their back. But it was definitely fun because it was just a good challenge. It didn't take a lot out of me or anything, you know, and I think it was something that everybody could mostly complete. It was just a matter of getting through it. Besides the cuts and everything, it was fun. And the second one, and I know this is kind of counterintuitive, but the sandbag carry was really fun too. And yeah, I mean, I know it's on my list of very challenging ones, but this one was super fun because it was such a good challenge. And that's kind of like, for me personally, what I wanted to get out of this race was do something that is really challenging, see how far I can push myself to complete it, if I can complete it, how much it takes out of me, et cetera, and that's what the sandbag carry did. I mean, yeah, very difficult, but very rewarding, very fun to do. There was a time where like I was going up the second hill and I hadn't rested yet. I was all good. I got up the second hill halfway through, and I had to set it down for a minute. And I was like, this is one of those moments where you like pull the grit out of you and you buck up and you just say, you know what, we're doing it. Like, you can't turn back now, you know? So that's what I wanted to get out of this race. So sandbag carry was probably my favorite one overall. And the last one that I think was the most fun was the spear throw. And yes, I know that this one is very, very simple. There's not a lot to it, but if you missed your one shot to get the spear into the hay, then you had to do 30 burpees, and I got it on my first and only attempt, so I didn't have to do any burpees, so it was very fun for me. My wife and sister-in-law had to do the burpees. That was a nice like 5-minute rest for me while they did the hard work. So after the race, you get a medal for the race that you competed in. You get a t-shirt, you get a Gatorade. Actually, I had the t-shirt right here. This is the t-shirt that you get. Not a lot to it, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Along with the t-shirt and the medal, you also get, let me think, it was a Gatorade, an alcohol-free IPA, you get a protein bar, and there's a water station as well. So definitely cool rewards. You also get some cool photos during the race. You know, they're taking photos of you throughout the race and stuff like that, and then they upload it to their website or they send it to the app, and then you can purchase those photos. I am a sucker. I bought them. It was like 40 bucks, I think, and I'm in like 20 or maybe 30 photos or something like that, but they turned out pretty cool. So like, I'm not upset about spending money on those at all. And like I said, the other stuff that you're gonna get is soreness and stiffness for a couple days, probably blisters all over your hands, maybe a couple bruises and stuff. But in my opinion, that just shows that you worked hard and you did it. So to anybody who is thinking about doing a Spartan race, even if you're not like super athletic and you just wanna challenge yourself and see how far you can get, try it out. There's no shame in trying it out, whether you fail or succeed. It's still fun, it's still a great challenge, and I will definitely be doing it probably every year going forward and trying to get better every single year. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you, and thank you for all the love lately. We reached over 1,000 subscribers on this channel recently, and I just wanna say, mwah, it's beautiful to see. I appreciate you. Sending you all the love. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and drop a like. And I'll see you whenever I feel like seeing you next, okay? Much love. See you later.